Wow, look at the lighting. This is ruthless lighting, huh? I got to open a blind. What's going down, people? We got 25 legends in here. Oh, maybe this won't work. How we doing? Where are we tuning in from? How's your net? How's that? Oh, so much better. Oh, we got Nagel in the shot. We're dreaming right now. What's good? Drop some comments. Let's hear it. Where's the Stoke levels? We got the Send It Syndicate. We got Banks. Big Banks. What's up, baby? My first question is, what are a few ways to stay stimulated / motivated during an injury that completely takes you away from your sport? Wow. The tiny micro progress is where all of the motivation comes from. And then also I realized that we have this crazy ego where even when you get worked, for some reason, you feel like it was special to you. And, you know, like I have these thoughts in my head, like, is my surgery going to be okay? I know it's routine, but like something could happen. And I literally realized that it's like, it's such an ego thing where you think that you're special in some way. Like you're going to be the one person that has this malfunctioned regular surgery that goes bad, and you just need to take a step back and just realize that you're just like everybody else. You're normal. You're nothing special. You're going to have surgery. It's going to be okay. And if you take photos and you do the work, and the progress is going to come, and it's on you. And if you've ever progressed in anything, then you know that you can do it. You know that you've crushed other things in your life. So that's where like all the stimuli comes from, and all the motivation is like seeing the micro progress, having friends and family around, talking to other people that have had the same injury and have bounced back from it. And wow, you love to open it up. Freaking Banks with a banger question. And then he said, secondly, if you had 30 minutes to be injury free right now, what would be the first thing you do? 30 minutes. Oh my God. First of all, I'd go hit a kickflip. Second of all, I'd probably do some burpees, some pistol squats. I'd probably just do I'd probably do 30 minutes of a knees over toes program on my right leg, because everything is so out of whack right now. The boot that I'm on is like this high, and then my other leg on the ground is this high. So I have this like shifting hip pelvis thing. I'd probably just work out. No joke. You'd love to hear it. Drop some love for Banks being in here. We got a super chat. We got to jump him up. Here's some Stoke. Here's some for the Stoke, dude. Old man Shredder, the Send It Syndicate. You love to see the name switch up. Appreciate that. And snowboard season is soon here in Sweden, alas. AZ Hunts, Casey, try to grab a red light therapy panel for your ankle. It's supposed to speed the healing recovery process from injuries. 100%, dude. Once I'm like able to drive here mobile in the next few days, which I have my first PT in 2 days in Reno, there's some insane cryotherapy, red light therapy, all that stuff that I'm going to be doing in Reno. It's just tough to try to do those speed up hacks, things that are super good for your body when you also have to be chilling. You also have to do your PT. Right now, I'm the only one in my cribby, so I have to make my food. I have to clean the food. I have to bring it to just bringing your food from the kitchen to the living room where you're chilling is such an insane task that everything gets gnarly. But once we're like a little bit more mobile here, I'm claiming I'm going to be off these freaking crutches in the next week. Heavy claim. And yeah, we're going to do some red light therapy. Future's in here. Stacker's in here. Robert's in here. He would jump. How's the Cuerpo? Hork Rust. Robert Irving. I like the red light therapy idea. I use some holistic liquid called Zen Goo Shi, stimulating blood flow. The neck is dreaming. We got Chronic in here. Are you going to have any limitations with the ankle? Kill with gore. No, my ankle is going to be better than it's ever been and stronger than it's ever been. And then all of the fibers around it are going to be tougher. I'm literally going to have part titanium in my body. I'm going to be able to you're not going to want to come near me in the mosh pit if I'm doing a spin kick. That's all I'm saying. New Hampshire kid, Shane, you love to see it. We got the family in here. What's good? Gabriel, Official, McLovin, BLB, S. Danko, J. Dub, Andrew Loesch. How many humans, dude? We got some Stoke 85 legends. Got to think about the goal and progress toward it. Gabriel, you right. Love for the sport and wanting to get back. Derek Warden in here. My dude. It's been too long. Too cool. Glad you're still as positive as ever in a negative situation. It's not even a negative situation. It's literally just a situation. Negative and positive only exists in this human mind that we create. Holy heavy. Rick Kinsner with the gnarliest super chat ever. Stoke for season coming. Whew, you are an absolute legend, brother. Thank you so much. Think positive, eat positive, be positive. It's Chronic SB. Root, you'll come back stronger and wiser. Never quit. Andreas, Philippe, Brad. Philippe met Zeb last week. You love to hear it. Tahoe looking prime this season. Alessandro, timeline for full recovery. Snowbirdie, I'm claiming within the next 6 weeks, we are strapped in and just straight up cruising. Corduroy, maybe Palisades. It's going to be thick. It's going to be a dense layer. Big storms this year. Do some EMF therapy. If you can find a place locally, I literally bought a machine. I used to have a really gnarly expensive one, but I bought like a kind of a cheaper one, and Amazon's lying. They said they delivered it a couple days ago, but if you look at how insane my house is, it could be somewhere here that I just cannot find. Fly fishing therapy in Utah. FS Brody, that'd be sick. Brad Blaggy got my CV board a couple days ago, bro. Set up and stoked. It's been insane seeing how many people have copped the Lego Willax board. I could not be any more humbled and excited to see them all. It's going to be next level when we're on the mountain. Can't wait to slide on that East Coast ice. What's your best tips when riding on ice? Woo! Just be cautious and remember that you have a different set of goals. It's icy that day. Just relax. Get through it. Work on 50-50s, switch 50s, maybe not even switch 50s, board slides, things that you have stock, front boards, like dial in your tricks you already have. Don't just start going for new stuff. What's good? Ortega, Moses Butry. We're doing good, bro. Do you play any instrument? No, I do not. I could probably nail some serious vocals, but D-Dub's got the instruments dialed. Free-minded father from the PNW. You guys are getting deep up there. Oh, we got to catch. I can't even keep up with these right now. You've influenced me to completely change my mindset and body. BLB, dude. That's what we're here for. If you guys didn't see, I dropped, first of all, I have a second channel. If you don't know, then now you do. But I dropped a video. I'm going to share the channel right now. Go drop some love on it. If you guys are trying to see some more content from your boy, I'm going to be posting over on my health and fitness channel. I just dropped a video breaking down the essentials that you want to know if you ever get hurt. Like the moment you get injured, bring this video up because there's like 25 things that I learned over the past couple of weeks that I wish I knew beforehand that will save you time, that will save you money. It'll help you recover faster. And I'm just trying to share that type of stuff with you guys. But I cannot explain how much of my time is being spent on studying, reading, recovery, physical therapy, cooking good food, going outside, meditating, breath work, mindfulness. Like 24 hours of my day is based around this healing journey right now. And I mean that dead serious, 24 hours. 9 hours of sleeping is when I'm healing. And then the other, 14 hours that I'm alive and doing stuff, it is learning about how I can heal myself. And eventually I'm going to share all this information with you guys, but I did not realize how much time I have been putting in to these videos. It takes deleting like any of the process of editing. If I was to just open my computer, first of all, hard drive's full. Now you got to find your other hard drive. You got to dump footy from one hard drive to the other before you can even get your camera and upload the footy, which your camera has a SD card as well. And you put the SD card in and now your computer's dying. So now you got to find the computer charger. So you plug in this charger and that charger. And now you're dumping footy. You haven't even gotten the footy on your computer yet. It just, there's such an insane process of just dumping, exporting, rendering, re-rendering, re-exporting, color grading, even just delete the whole video part. Then once you export, finding the tags and the description and the thumbnail and uploading it and having Wi-Fi, like it's 2 hours minimum of just literally like delete the whole editing part. there's an hour before and after your editing that just I can't be taking hours like that out of my life right now. But in the future, when I'm back and I'm stoked and I'm on it and I'm going to be able to like crank these out and I'm more mobile, I will be able to, the amount of info that I'm going to share with you guys is going to be legendary. So if you're not already subscribed to that health and fitness channel and you're trying to step your life up, now's the time. Matt Coffee, love to see the speedy recovery, my dude. Season starting, and we're gonna need that. Stoke, I got you guys. Great to see that smile again. See you're well, Paul Falconbridge. Much love from the UK and the crew from Karma Surfboards here in Cornwall. We're gonna make it to you, bro. We're gonna be dreaming one day. I promise you. Save that clip. Derek Warden, Japan this year, bro. I already got something going. I'm claiming I'm gonna be like 100, probably $160%. $160, 160 as soon as the new year hits. And the first big send might be Japan, dude. So hell yeah, Derek. Yo, Rick, Robert, how many books have you read so far? I read 4 books the past like 3 weeks. Just finished this one this morning, Saltwater Buddha. An absolute just relief. Just a relief. Every page just puts you in the right mindset. I read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a, and I read Michael Pollan's Not the Omnivore's Dilemma, which is an absolute banger, but what was it called, dude? In Defense of Food. Best book I've ever read in my entire life. And then I finished, there was one more, but I can't remember it right now. Today we're starting this one. And if you guys are unaware, this guy is an absolute legend. Just found out recently, somebody shared his story and told me that he wrote a book and he came down with ALS, and the positivity and the stoke on my man was such an absolute debilitating disease that is life-threatening, is so motivational and so inspiring. And so if you guys saw the videos I was sharing, we're going to do a book club in the Discord. I'll drop the Discord link right now too. If you guys are trying to join that and get stoked. If you don't know what the Discord is, it's just, we got an East Coast tab, we got a West Coast tab, we got a meetup tab, we got a gear swap and sell. You guys can find epic stuff on there. You guys can meet up with people. You can share your videos. There's a section where you just share whatever videos you have. And how do we share this right now? I'm trying to find the tab for you guys. Invite people. Boom, copy the Discord right now. And there's a tab for book club. So I'm just going to, like, every single day, I'm going to be posting in the Discord. I'm going to read 10 pages, and around like 5 to 6 p.m. on the West Coast, that's 8 to 9 on the East Coast, I'm going to try to hop in there and we can do some live stuff and talk about the chapter and just show some love to the legend John and just try to support somebody who's got so much to say and so much that we can learn from. All right, I gotta fly through some of these. Whoo! Quentin, what's good? Shane F. Kevin Valerie just got the double barrel CV model. Let's go. Did you score a knee scooter? No, I don't really go that far. So I'm not like, I don't need to cover distance, but I did order. I walked so over the crutches. We got Snowbirdie. Too cool. You love to hear it, bro. 6 weeks to the slopes, Colorado. Can't wait for the merch from the win to get here and support on the East Coast. Stoke, are you coming to the Pacific Northwest? 100%. We're coming to the PNW this year. And for anybody who has anything that they're waiting for me for merch or for like things that you've ordered, dude, Scrizzy's ripping apart the floors, the carpet in my room, the bathroom, both bathrooms, all 3 bathrooms, the office, the kitchen. And I had to take just this giant pile of everything that I own and stuff it in the room. And it got sloppy, dude. And we have like, dude, the whole entire living room is just stuff right now, bro. There's just literally, I can't even break it down. It's ridiculous. So go drop a comment on Scrizzy's DM. Tell him to finish the trim so we can get the office back up, and then I'll get your guys' stuff in the mail. Super sorry for the delay, but your boy literally ships everything. I do everything. I do all the editing. I do all the shipping. I do all the comments. I do all the stoke. Liam, we're stoking. What boot do you recommend for snowboarding? Colin, 32 lashed, only boot that exists, laces. Got the Tahoe pass on deck. Got my CV 155 yesterday. Free-minded father. Let's go. Crystal Mountain, 100%. Loveland just opened Ace in Winter Park Keystone. Very exciting. If you guys got clips from anywhere that you've been snowboarding so far, send them in a DM to my Instagram so that I can download them. Don't just send your post that you did. Send the actual clip. The little mountain icon. Click the mountain icon. It'll bring up your photos in your phone. Scroll through, find your clips, click them. Send the actual clips. And I'm going to do some more reviews or just like some Stoke videos showing all of the openings pretty soon here. Jay Thomas, met you at Key. What's good? Last year before I got hurt too. Overall health is literally the best it's ever been, dude. I feel like I gained years on my life just from the commitment of getting wrecked and knowing that the only thing that I need to be doing is assisting my body in healing, and just cutting out 100% of seed oils, corn oil, all the sunflower, safflower, fried foods, bread, nothing. It's insane. This quality is pretty awkward because of the lighting and stuff, but just like staring at myself in the mirror, I literally feel like I look and I've aged reverse over just the past 3 weeks. And that's just what happens. When you're in the right mindset and you take things for the best and for the better, you're always going to be able to get something good out of a negative situation, even though it's really just a situation. What we got? New Jersey in the cribby. Let's go. Michigan in the cribby. What's good? Idaho, PDX. Watching from work. Don't tell my boss, Jacob. You're a legend. S. Danko, been surfing for a little over a year in New Jersey. You've been inspiring me to get better whenever I can. Already graduated from the foamy and stoking. Let's go, dude. Let's go back to Banks' question. If I had 30 minutes, I might just paddle out. Oh, we got another super chat. The Send It Syndicate. My family got me electric for my upcoming big half-century birthday with an Evolved skateboard bamboo GTR, shredding back and forth to work every day on it, dreaming and being fossil-free. Woo! That's what we love to hear. Thomas Daniel, neck is primo. Reality, what's good? DLC, what's good? Jono. We got One Eye Josh. Casey, it's my birthday today, and I'm really struggling in life, but I do appreciate your positivity over the last few years. Thanks, bud, dude. Happy birthday, first of all. You love to hear it. The struggle in life. Good. I'm so happy that you're struggling. Struggle is hardwired into us. I can't believe that I'm 31, 32. I think I learned it when I was 31, like a couple weeks ago. Depression, anxiety, struggle, unease, discomfort, all of that is built into us. It's not a defect. It's not something that needs to be taken a pill that then rewires or re-chemically structures your brain to not have that. Then you become dependent on that, and then your body can't do the things that it's supposed to do. We developed those senses so that we will be in a state of unease. So if something's not right, you're unhealthy. You know that you should be doing something that you're not, but you're not doing it. You're going to start to feel uncomfortable and dissatisfied. And like all of those depression, all of those feelings are meant to motivate you. So don't just sit there and be depressed. Use that as fuel. Dude, when I see somebody crush something that I wanted to do and they did it first, or I was slacking and I didn't get it done, and then I see that, I get the same thing. I get so bummed out and let down. I get aggravated with myself, and I can tune in. I throw some headphones in, I hit the ground, and I use that as motivation to be better. I work harder. I start to crush whatever it was that I wasn't doing. I discipline myself. I tell myself whatever I wanted to do, whatever my body is telling me, like, oh, this would be nice. Eating this might taste good. Oh, going to sleep early might be great. I push all that out of the way. I do the opposite. I literally cut myself off, because you have to tell yourself, like, you've been satisfying yourself too much, and now your body is depleting because of it. So you need to literally, anytime that you want to get gratification out of something, you need to be disciplined and delete it. If you want to eat some chicken tenders and fries and you're just chilling on the couch, delete it. Go in the kitchen and cook for an hour, meal prep for the next day, then do a workout, then freaking read a book, stay up late, crush some work that you had, then go to bed. And like that whole mindset will disappear. I promise you. We are meant to be depressed. And when you get in the gym and when you get your body healthy and when you make the right decisions, that depression goes away because you know that you're making the right decisions now. I can't believe I just literally learned that recently. All right, where we at? Oh, we got a huge update here. Boyne Mountain, Michigan. Hopefully one day you make it back. All right, Luke, you're a legend. Thanks for being you and spreading so much positivity, love, and Stoke. You changed so many people's lives, and it's amazing. Noel Sheed. Moses, we're coming back to Iowa. You know it. Got a gang of CT boys at Winter Park this year. Would love to see you, dog. You guys got to get in the Discord and show some love and link up with people. If you're out shredding on the mountain by yourself, hit the Discord up, dude. People are trying to link, and a lot of the legends are out there, and you don't even realize it. You don't want to go and do something by yourself, and you can't convince your homies who are only your homies because you grew up together, and maybe they're getting sloppier, and maybe they're getting unmotivated, or they're getting out of whatever you're doing, and you're that guy who's motivated and pumped, and you're going to take it to the next level. Don't let those people bring you down. Some people aren't meant to do gnarly things. Get the community built up. Go snowboarding by yourself. Even if you don't want to make the drive, because if you make that drive and you're by yourself and you think it's going to be boring or whatnot, you're now in the place where gnarly humans exist. Anybody that drove to the mountain, anybody that lives at the mountain and is shredding that day under any conditions is pretty gnarly. And you're going to meet them there. And those are going to be the people that you end up making your new friends and just prospering within life. What do we got? A lot of park epic pass for the Northeast. My home base is Stone Mountain. Doe Mountain over Stokey. Sent you some clips from Keystone opening day. I got them, Russell. Thank you. Chronic moving to Aspen for the winter. Never been out west, let alone rode in high alpine terrain except for Stowe, which is legendary. Anything I need to know / work on before moving? Nah, dog, you're golden. If you've been riding in Vermont, especially Stowe, especially northern Vermont, you need to go out west. You need to teach people how to exist. Because it's a soft pad of powder and bluebird and just it's comfy. West Coast riding is mellow. Not even West Coast, but Midwest, middle of on your way to West. How did the Midwest even get called Midwest? It's barely the middle. It's not the West. Midwest should be the Rockies. Maybe I'm blowing it. Olive oil is a fruit oil in Dr. Saldino and add Dr. Edward. Olive oil is blazing for you, but it goes rancid with light and heat. So keep it in a dark cabinet and just drizzle it on top of your food after you're done cooking it or raw on salads, and you're styling. Met somebody in SD because he saw my CV sticker. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to unite dreams. Good times in New York. Kale is, yeah, you're right. Kale ain't good for you. It is, but there's too many things that have negative effects in kale as well. Cut down your, what do we call it? Oxalic acid consumption. There's different types of kale too. Lacetino kale, dinosaur kale, has half of the bad stuff, the oxalic acid that builds up in your gallbladder and gives you kidney stones and stuff. You can get all the same nutrients from kale and other things. It's supposed to snow up in Tahoe this next few days. I know. I literally had to cancel my first PT this morning because I was not about to drive 2 hours in the snow one way to probably do the same things that I was going to do at home. I heard fasting can help the body heal quickly. Sounds like you did a junk food cleanse. Laugh out loud. I definitely have not been eating junk food at all. There's no junk food in my body, but just simple things like just going out and eating, even if you get eggplant parmesan and it's fire and it's just eggplant and sauce. Like the sauce that the restaurants are using has so much sugar in it. It guaranteed has seed oils in it. And it's just like the sugar, all that combo, like they overcook things too much. They use like really cheap materials and your body's assisting with detox all the time. But the fasting, when you're healing, you don't want your body to be in a state of famine and think that there's like, no food, you want like scarcity. You want your body to feel so content and comfortable so that it can not be doing all of these like defense things that it does. And so that it can just straight up heal you. And when you are not healing, fasting promotes autophagy, which is literally the recycling of your dead cells and the purging of the toxins toxins that your cells accumulate over time, and it takes those and it burns them. And then the autophagy is this crazy like cell division that your body takes the DNA and the mitochondria and it like eats it, and you get this crazy energy boost. And it's like, dude, it's so wild. You're also detoxing and you're burning toxins. So like when you're fasting and when you're detoxifying, going on a clean diet, you want to take charcoal and things like that. So it binds with the negatively charged particles and the toxins and stuff. And it's super easily excreted. But fasting, dude, there's nothing better than fasting. Whoo! Board progression, big dog prayers for speedy recovery. When you're 100, Utah's ready for you. We're opening up this weekend. You love to hear it. I can't believe Utah hasn't opened yet with the feet that they've got. The Midwest got 0 snow and just blew it like 5 inches and opened up. But there's levels to it. Utah's just like, we're just going to wait. We have bigger mountains. We can't just be opening up like that. People can also get lost and wrecked on those hills because there's so many rocks and sketchy things. Where my Far Rockaway boys at? Let's go. C-Dub with the Benjamin Button claim. I don't even know what that is, but we got Turkey Loco. I didn't even see the super chat, bro. Sorry. Fired up. Finally got a camper shell. Catch me outside stealthing in Mammoth. Shout out from O-Side. No way. Appreciate you, dog. Robert, Brad Belgy. Never thought about it like that. It's the only way I've found to bounce back to my love of health and progression, Max. Sometimes if the support isn't there and one is really down, a whole medication can be a great option to see the light once again. I would literally disagree with medicating with pills to be a great way to see the light again, because it's going to block out the reason that you feel bad. And the support is there. The support is always there. You have to change your perspective, and you have to realize that you're literally supported by every single atom in the universe. Every single particle, every single thing that has ever happened in the universe has led to the moment that you exist to be able to even be depressed and upset. You need to use that stuff and you need to harness it. It's the same way as if you get a little injury, you don't just start throwing back narcos and pain medication. You want to feel what's going on. Unless it's absolutely brutal, then like you need to know what's going on so that you don't maybe use that in an injury, or so that you don't just suppress your depression and then get all messed up and just be chilling on the couch, this fake happiness. But there's also, I'm not claiming that there's not reasons for medication. Sometimes people literally need help, and there's profound advancements in the medical field, and you just need to know when you are covering something up and when you actually have an issue that can be helped with the recent studies and technology that's come out. Hitting Heavenly over Palisades this year to bring other friends into the elevated level of Stoke. Any trails or an area that have natural features to pop? I honestly have only ridden Heavenly like 3 times in my entire life, and it's an absolute playground from top to bottom, and you will find the dream there. He's claiming he knew someone who had a heart attack from excessive kale. I'll tell you right now, there is 0 chance that you can ever hone in to know something was basically what you're saying. Was like that too much kale led to a heart attack. There's too many other things, other variables, the exposome, that it's just impossible to nail it down to say this was this. And even if you have 100 people, there's too many different diets, and there's too many stress markers, and there's too many like genome things from when you were actually born that like affect your life and whatnot to actually claim that anything is from anything. You can do your best to try to think, but like this morning, I wanted to reduce the inflammation in my ankle because it keeps being swollen. So I was thinking I was going to do one. What was it? I was going to do one thing, which was I was just going to try to keep the boot off more and do a little bit more ice now because I've been doing like heat instead. And then I was just thinking like the time of my body healing every day could be the reason the inflammation goes down. And I just so happen to add ice at the same time. So then all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, I figured it out. The ice helps with the inflammation. But really it was like week 3, day 2, the inflammation was going to go down because of, could have even been the diet that I switched up and just starting to eat liver again. I'm just like, you can't do a million things the same to then have that variable be like, know that that's what it is. You could do your best though. Psyched to check out the epic spots in Vermont. Been on the Icon for years. Just waiting to know if those goggles I sent to Truckee for you made it safely. I believe they're literally in this freaking box right here, dude. You can't plan this type of thing, bro. Let's just open these right now. Thanks for keeping the Stoke high. Get well soon. Dude, what? These have to be them, right? Dude, that's when you have to accept and you have to realize these type of things. Like, that is such a profound situation right there. And a lot of that would just go over a lot of people's heads. I have those connections all the time where maybe I'm finishing an edit and like as the song's ending, the last clip is right there and it worked out. Or like sometimes I'll be trying to find a song and I double click shuffle 15,000 songs that I have and boom, the first one is the vibe. And you just need to like, you need to do the opposite of what you do when that negative thing happens and everybody always goes, ah, yeah, of course. Of course, the moment I do this, this happens. It's like we're so quick to hone in and focus on these negative things. And of course, I always hit my toe. I hit my toe every time. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, why don't I say, oh, of course, when the homie brings up live that he wants to know if I got the goggles, of course they're perfectly behind me when I have an ankle situation where I can't even move and there's thousands of boxes all over my house that I get to just reach back one-handed and then show gratitude and stoke and thanks personally. Like, we need to focus on those moments because there's so many of them. And the more you realize it, the more you'll see more of them happen. And then the more that you see them happen, the more your state is just like insanely stoked. And you're going to just create more and more and more of that. How we look at, dude. What? Big dog. Who was it? Who said it? Clay Slagle. You are the man. I'm guessing these are them. I hope you're still in here. Clay Slagle. You got to be kidding me. Good. I'm leaving these on, dude. Leaving them on. Oh my God, we got so many comments. I can't keep it up. Good times in New York. Good times in New York. Stop. The pharmaceutical companies don't want to hear this. Where are we at, bro? I missed a bunch of them. Does the doctor give you a go date for getting on the board? No, the doctor gave me nothing, bro. Nobody gives you anything, and anything you look up has contradictory information. So you just need to accept. You accept and just do the best thing that you can. That's great to hear. The health is great. I broke my back and hips and more in a gnarly wreck. Learned and made a lot of changes to my lifestyle as well. Positivity is key. Stoked for the season. Let's go. What do we got? Thank you, T-Tag. I definitely been recommended to cop a pair, and I always see straight senders wearing them. Just cop the CG Workman's mitts with down insulation. Going to be working as a lifty. We should do a Tahoe meet and greet when you're healed up 100%. Casey Bear, that was helpful. We got you. 860 gang. What up, Liam? Wishing a speedy recovery. Good to see you. How's the ankle? We're dreaming. Solo show, bro. Watching at work in VT. Don't tell my boss. Can you explain how to link up on the Discord? I just moved to Carson City, Nevada, and trying to find some homies. So when you're in the Discord, when you're in my Discord, there's a tab on the left, or there's a column on the left, and it's got a bunch of hashtags. And if you just scroll through, there's literally so many of them, but there's like health and fitness cookbook. So like if you're trying to get some health tips, or if you're doing some fitness stuff and you want to see workouts or routines, you can go on that one. And then in that, there's a forum or whatever you want to call it. But the book club is a sick one. And then there's like East West, there's a West Coast Mountains. If you click on any of those in it, you'll open it up and you can see people are chatting, just talking. Where are you from? Where do you guys ride? And then you can literally link up with homies and be like, we're going to ride Mount Rose tomorrow. Come through. You can send your phone numbers or whatever and like meet up. Obviously be cautious, but I don't think there's anything like that going on in there. So that's the way that I would say link up with the boys. We got so many. How did I not hit these? Moving out Tahoe, living in the whippy, bro. Hope you got heat because the Truckee weather ain't no joke. Tuned into the right time. The idea of doing things by yourself or leaving the people holding you back behind is exactly what I'm going to be on this season. Injury will not prevent me from snowboarding this season. As soon as the season is on and pumping, I will be stronger than I've ever been. Best foods for recovery are foods with a lot of antioxidants. And whole foods, not just taking the antioxidant supplements, but the whole food itself and the synergy that it contains is beautiful. Biology 101 with C-Dub. Shred Cave in the Cribby. 18 hours fasting, 6 hours eating window. Simon Johnson, you already know, 4 or 5 times a week minimum, and then literally hit like once every other week a full 24 or an OMAD, a 1 meal a day. And then maybe if you're a beast, hit 36, hit 48. It's nice to eat in the evening, 7 or 8 o'clock, then don't eat until the next day at around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. But if you can just push through that and pass out, you'll take that 24 immediately to 36 by just waking up at 8 a.m. the next day. And then if you add bulletproof that day, holy moly, you're not doing a caloric fast at the 36 hour, which would be 12 on top of 24, but you're still getting all the benefits of actually fasting and the ketosis and the glucose fasting, which is honestly the most beneficial fast that you can get. And then if you have the bulletproof, you're full. Now your 36 goes to 42 like it's nothing. Just make sure that the first thing you eat is so proper, and you don't want to go like straight raw veggies because your body might not be able to handle it with the stomach like that. Woo! B Sheps, waiting for you to come out and sesh some toe-ins, dude. I love you. We got E-Man Deluxe in the Cribby. I see the old golf clubs behind you. We're going to see finally you golfing next year. You're going to see me golfing probably in 2 weeks once I can stand on this thing. Perfect North, 100% again. Added data. Let's go. Anyone on the Nevada side of Tahoe want to link up with me on the Discord? My name is Goose on there. Get in there, boys. Midwest trip for sure going down again. It's crazy how bad I have to pee right now. We're probably going to do another 10, 15 minutes here. I got so much stuff to do. Sunday River represent, even though I moved to Cali to shred Tahoe, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, let's drop some thumbs up in here, huh? What do we got, 67? Can we get a hundo real quick? Quick hundo while I pour this coffee? Would be pretty tight, dude. If you guys got like something out of this, dude, it'd be like super supportive. Should probably cap that next time before I shake my coffee mug. Oh my God. Just going to throw it out there too. I got so much stuff up on my big cartel right now still, like used gear. Oh my God. I just broke this. You got to be no mom that's kidding me right now. Oh, God, that was not the right cap. I knew that when I put it on too. And yeah, CaseyWillex.bigcartel.com. We're going to be uploading some more stuff here once I get my house all dialed in and I figure out where all my stuff is, because we're hoarding. We've been hoarding and we can't be hoarding. We got to make room for new, and we got to give back to you guys. How we dreaming? How many likes we get? 86. Okay, quick 20 boost. I feel like we can get another 14. We can get another 14 real quick. Get a quick hundo. You guys are really out here dreaming. Prove it. Appreciate it. How we doing? I think sometimes you got to get out of the chat and get back in. They don't put the button right there, but come on. All this stuff I'm doing for you, we can't hit 100 likes. 96, 98. Come on. I'm going to go from the bottom to try to catch up real quick. Hondo, Gertie Beats. Let's go. When you back on snow, December, I'm claiming. Loon to Sunday would be tight. Be starting my first full season at Loveland this year. Congrats, bro. 104. Appreciate you guys. Demo at Rockaway right now. Waves are looking proper. How we doing? I'm frothing out of my mind. Boreal House. See, I love when you guys are linking up with each other through chats and through the Discord and everything. That's what we're trying to do. Matthew K. Thoughts on people like Carnivore MD who say veggies aren't good for you? I'm just going to be straight up blatant. He's blowing it. There are for sure a lot of anti-nutrients, and there's for sure a lot of defense mechanisms that vegetables have. But I literally believe that if you're not consuming those, then your body just isn't good at defense. Like if you put small toxins in your body, like that, which chemical defense plants have, your body gets used to ridding them. And there's so much other good stuff in vegetables, like the wholeness of them, the synergy that a vegetable contains. And when you pair it with something else, I believe that variety is crucial. I believe that literally eating kale, which I was just destroying 10 minutes ago, is amazing for you, because there's so many different, it's unexplainable what the nutrient compounds make up in a vegetable or in any whole food. When you try to split those nutrients apart, say you have 100 different nutrients and minerals and all these type of things, when you separate each one of those, you have less than the total of what that whole food is. So you have a pepper, there's 100 nutrients in a pepper, you take them all apart. The pepper is synergistic in a way where it literally, you could say it contains 150 of the benefits that you would get out of those simple 100 nutrients, if that makes any sense like that. So I'm claiming whole foods are so crucial. If you've been eating white rice because you know that it doesn't have the shell around the outside of it, and then you don't get that what is it, the lectins or whatever is on the outside of the shell, or like the ammonia type of thing, and you've been eating white rice, switch it up to brown rice. I've learned all of this from that book that I read the other day about food energy and synergy, and it just makes so much sense to try to source local food that is also organic, that's been grown in proper soils, to eat the whole thing, to have a wide variety of food and nutrients and a rainbow plate. And it's just like, it just makes so much sense. It's so obvious. How could you deny the fact that there's vegetables out there that are loaded with nutrients that you need to put down your neck, and you need to put them in combination with healthy animal meats from animals that lived long and healthy lives, that also ate a healthy diet, so that they're made up of something healthy. If you're eating like shit, your body's going to be made up of corn oil. And if you were, I don't know, part of the Donner family, you would not be getting nutrients out of being a cannibal. That human would be made up of terrible things. Same exact thing with animal foods. If the cow was eating corn, and the corn was coming from nutrient freaking deficient soil, that cow is going to be sick. It's going to need antibiotics. Why they're putting RBGST in the cow's food. And then the cow's eating this cornmeal, which literally it doesn't even break down. It doesn't digest. Like, you have to eat foods and animal products that grew like they did and were raised like they should 150 years ago. That's how I roll. Glycation. That's amazing. If you're working out, isn't that bad for your muscles? Oh, I missed a bunch of things up here. The kid's Wolverine. Oh, we're trying to hit Canada for sure. I don't know what their regulations are these days. Trucky weather. Don't sleep in your car all winter. I've been intermittent fasting and one meal a day for about a month now, and I'm down 20 plus pounds. The proof is not in the pudding. Baker, Hundo, P. Coldest night was 27 so far. I had to throw on the puffy and sweats. I was sleeping in negative 16 in the Whole Foods park in Colorado. Insane. If you're working out, isn't that bad for your muscles? Jimmy John, I'm not sure exactly which one you're referencing, but if you're working out and maybe talking about fasting, you should definitely look into drawing a blank, cardio while doing fasting, like working out while you're fasting. There's an absolute word for it that I'm botching right now. Fasted cardio. That is one of the best things that you can do. But yeah, if you're like out here literally weight training, you don't want to be fasting. That's the difference between keto, cyclical keto, all that type of thing. You got to just know what's good for your body. Oh boy. I'm in the Planet Fitness lot. Love to hear it. How long does it take you to get acclimated to the Tahoe altitude after getting back from Baja? 0 time. I don't know why. Maybe I'm used to it because I'm up here so much. Where do you shop in Truckee for your food? 99% of the time, it's at the farmer's market on Tuesdays. It's where you get the grass-fed raw beef liver. I got heart in the freaking freezer right now. And if not, Rayleigh's one is like pretty legendary, but they're expensive as hell. Grocery outlets to plug. Grass-fed, pasture-raised, wild, straight up. Did you get a chance to read The Body? The Body Keeps the Score yet? Oh, it's literally, I've been looking at it every single day. It's like it's on my bed ready to get read. I'm going to be piecing that. I'm going to be hammering that book, probably 50, 60 pages a day. But right now I'm trying to get the Stoke for the homie John here, AKA Peacock. And I'm reading 10 pages of this book every day. And we're going to be doing a little Stoke chat in the Discord. Peacock's got to fly. But no, I did get that book and I'm stoked to start it. I don't know if I gave a shout out to Rick Kinsner for the insane super chat. Stoked for the season coming. I think that was earlier, dude. You're still a legend for that. Gertie Beats, you ever take beef organ complex supplement pills? 100% Carnivore MD has the company Health and Soil, and I don't double up on them. You want to be mad cautious when you're eating any type of animal organ. You got to source it so freaking proper. But you really hit me up today. Was like saying that he was having some digestive issues because he started eating like an ounce a day, and he did it 2 days in a row. And then he was also taking the pills as well from Health and Soil. And we started looking into it. You can get crazy issues from having too much vitamin A. Your body can't break down vitamin A unless it has fat, because it's a fat soluble vitamin. And there's just so much insane density of the nutrition in liver and heart and all that stuff. So you got to be mad cautious. And it's so sick that you literally only need like a bite to get ridiculous benefits. Liver King, the guy's an absolute joke, but I think he's trying to be a joke. I think he's trying to be kind of funny. But he's also on it, dude. And anything primal like that is, you got to be on point. But he's a full-blown social media figure that's like joking out of his mind. Would you recommend renting a board and boots for a 4-day Europe snowboard trip, or bring your own? The Ubers are pretty small over there. I would 100% say bring your own, dude. You can't be getting used to other gear if you only got a couple days. You got to show up day one, strap in, and you're on it. Dude, I've been rocking the same gear for 10 years. Damn, we got some serious Stoke in here. Let's get some more thumbs up, dude. Let's try to get more thumbs up than the people we have. $1.33. That doesn't seem that crazy. Doesn't seem that crazy. 4 ounces of liver per week is gnarly. That's what I don't know who's claiming. You know, it's weird. They say 4 ounces is your weekly amount, but then they also say that that's a serving. And I'm claiming 8 to 10 to 12 grams tops a day, maybe every other day. And that's just, dude, I literally get a euphoric high that resembles what people have told me Adderall is like. Like when I eat liver, within 5 to 10 minutes, my eyes and my focus and my like clarity is so intense that I'll probably never not eat liver again. EDU big dog, we're dreaming, bro. Tips for breaking through on catching green waves. Are you talking about getting barreled? Practice your barrel stance in the living room. Don't arch your back over like this. Bend at the waist so that your back stays straight up and you can keep the... Oh, we got a B-reel. 2 minutes left. Who's on B-reel? Find your boy. You guys don't know what that is. I just found out recently too. Maybe you guys will be in mine. Woo! Let's go. Send. Hit the B-reel. Wonder if I can drop it in the chat right here. Oh, I can. Copy. Paste. Man. Airdrop? Can I airdrop that right now to myself? Oh my gosh. Dropping it right there. Hit the B-reel. The B-reel. Wait, what? How are you going to literally copy a different link than what I... It was a joke. It was literally a joke. Airdrop this thing to myself. The web page opens up, says my name. I think this was going to turn into a whole situation. Well, just type my name in. You guys will figure it out. They gotta fix that. Give the boys some advice on morning routines prior to getting in the water real quick. Thanks, dude. Coming in with the best freaking questions. I'm claiming, first of all, you got to go to bed early. That's what everybody's up all night, stoking about the next day, talking shit. Freaking next, you bring up the clip of Jamal at the bar, Mito making claims. Everybody's all, I'm up at 5 a.m. It's like, you got to go to bed at 8 o'clock. You got to be up at 4 o'clock. You just got 8 hours to sleep. It's 4 o'clock. That way you can get up 20 minutes, make your coffee. Don't eat any food because you don't want to be round belly, just like floating around. Make your bulletproof. Have a nice 3-cup bulletproof thing where it's just like, not too concentrated with coffee, but a lot of water. Drink 1.5 of them. If it's cold, you're going to be stoked because now you're going to be able to pee in your wetsuit and stay warm. I claimed it, whatever. And bring some collagen. just do your meditation, whatever you got to do. A little, like, I'm not saying really stretch out, but like do the mobility stretches, not the, what is it? Passive and, active, passive. Just do like the passive motions where like you touch your toes and come back up. Just like flail your arms around, all that type of thing. Get your neck all dialed in, and wake the boys up. Find T-Cap. T-Cap's still sleeping. Now he's waking up, and you're going to tell T-Cap's not going to be in the water till 9 o'clock. You're in the water at 6 o'clock. Get out there early. You're going to beat the crowd. You're going to beat everybody. You're going to be so stoked. Not having 12 Bud Heavies. I mean, if you can have 12 Bud Heavies, but be done with them by 7 o'clock. Be done with them by 5 o'clock. Be in bed early and get out there early. No way, dude. Shots of tequila the night before and Adderall so you don't need sleep? No, absolutely not. Oh, we got some B-reels added. Love to hear it. What's more important before shredding on snow or water, stretching or meditation? I would honestly probably not, like I said, not the freaking gnarly stretching, but just like the warm-up stretching, I would have to say is 100% more critical. You should meditate a little bit when you wake up, probably just like getting your wake up, chill. Don't like hop right out of bed immediately. A couple breaths, 3-4 minutes of mindfulness, start your day. And you can even like meditate like on your paddle out. You can meditate like once you get out in the lineup and you're chilling, like close your eyes, delete the thoughts, be stoked and grateful that you're surrounded by loving people and just gnarly surfers that want to run you over. 112 people in here, 136 thumbs up. You love to see it. What's the claim, baby? Ben Wolf in the chat. The claim is we got PT in 2 days, and I'm frothing out of my mind because I would get so much progress myself that I'm almost worried. And I don't know what to do. You just sometimes need that confirmation from somebody else that's trained. And I'm frothing out of my mind. I'm also claiming that it's Reno is the only place I can do it early because it's all 3 weeks booked out in Tahoe, and it's $180 for the first meeting and then $100 per one after that. But this guy was the only one who literally answered me, and the assistant answered me, but sent me right over to him. And then I had a verbal confirmation that was just so nice with the actual physical therapist. And he broke down everything that I needed and was like, I am booked out for 3 to 4 weeks, but I know where you're at and I'm going to move some stuff around because I'm on the phone with you right now and I like your energy and we're going to get you in here in the next 2 days. It's a heavy claim. Stretching. Number one tip for a new snowboard YouTube channel that just hit 1K subs. Stop overthinking the quality of your stuff because you're going to get better if you do more quantity and you don't have an insane amount of people that are watching all the time. And YouTube really, really, really rewards consistency. So if you're tripping over this and it might not be good enough, whatnot, blah, 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 dump it, post that video because for all you know, that was the one that's going to go viral and blow up. And you don't even like have to worry about what other people are thinking because you don't have that many viewers, but you want to just put stuff out so that way you get better in the long run. Whew. All right. I got to shut it down right now. I literally have to pee so bad. It's insane. We got almost 100 people in here. I appreciate all of you guys, all of your stoke, all of your love. I'll try to do some more of these live chats and check out the other channels. I just posted a video on the health and fitness channel this morning. Super helpful for anybody in any situation. We're going to get some tutorials up and the podcast is going to be coming in hot. So love you guys. Thank you for everything. We'll see you in the next one. How we doing?